Hi everybody, good evening. This is a late video for me, but I had a pretty busy day. But I just wanted to touch base and see how everyone is dealing with their panic and anxiety attacks. And have you found some new techniques? How you've been feeling overall? Are they getting worse? Are they getting better? Take me through a day that you typically have. I mean, what makes them worse? What makes them better? Have you maybe tried to change your diet? I know when I eat certain things, it seems that my panic and anxiety gets worse. Like if I eat too much breads and pastas I don't really eat too much. I limit them. But I know too much carbs in general will cause me to go into a frenzy with the panic and anxiety. And also, I found out certain exercises, I do exercise almost every day, about 6 days a week. And about, if I do too much strenuous exercise in my upper body, it tends to trigger, like if I pull a muscle in my chest, it triggers a panic and anxiety attack, and it can be scary because it's so funny. I've been to the hospital I don't know how many times for these panic and anxiety attacks until I figure out what they actually were, because when you're going through them and if it's deep like that you get afraid. So yeah, I finally realized, like, today wasn't a bad day. It actually was a good day, but a very thoughtful day. Like, right now in my life, I'm trying to find a job to fit my schedule, and it's very hectic. Being a mom and having a child that's about to start kindergarten, and the school schedule is a certain way, and yeah, just trying to find a job. And I've been job searching for like the last 2 months, trying to find something that's going to work with my schedule. And I'm not giving up hope yet. I've been online looking daily, multiple times a day, through thousands of jobs, and it's just, overwhelming. But I'm hopeful I'll find something. There's something out there for me. I just haven't come across it yet. But the anxiety part of it, because bills are gonna still come. They are not gonna stop just because you're not working, and that worrying can cause anxiety. But also, I actually did something good for myself today. I applied for a few jobs. One job, never did it before, a waitress somewhere at a diner, and something told me to just go ahead, put in the app, but I had to take it in person. Part of me is like, oh, you're not going to get it anyway. Don't do it. It's not even worth it. So as I'm driving there, my anxiety started acting bad. And now, like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, I do seem like I'm happy most of the time. That's because I don't want the anxiety to control me, even if I'm having a panic and anxiety attack. My goal now is to just overthink it and just let it run its course. If I'm having one, then so be it. There's nothing I can do but take my mind off it. And for me, anxiety is just fear of the unknown, fear of what's going to happen. Like, we constantly worry about, like, am I saying the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I worthy enough? Am I valuable enough? So I just took a chance, went to the restaurant, dropped off the app. Hopefully it turns out great. If not, the only thing I can do is as much as I can. And my uncle told me this great advice: don't worry about the things that you cannot control. Only control the things that you do. Don't let the things in this world upset you, and be responsible for those things that you can control. And different stuff keep me grounded, like positive affirmations, listening to motivational speeches, listening to positive videos. Every morning I get up and I meditate, listen to gospel music, I pray, and I do my exercises, and most of the time I feel okay. But some days, like today, the anxiety gets the best of me, and there's nothing I can do but to go through it, because I'm not a medicine person, so I have to figure out ways to deal with it myself. And it can be overwhelming, and can be scary, and also, like, it's weird. Like, I found out, us as women, we have our time of the month, so it's like a week before I usually get anxiety symptoms, and it took me about 6 months to figure that out. Why, like, a week before my anxiety increased during that time? So it's something to do with our body. Like, I feel like anxiety comes because something inside of us is not balanced, and that is the whole journey, to figure out how to balance up here with the rest of us, because up here is somewhere else, somewhere in the universe, going crazy. And if you're like me, thoughts just keep coming, and it could be good thoughts, they just keep running around in a circle, and we don't know what to do with those thoughts. So I don't know, I think the best way is just to discover who we are and not be afraid of who we are. And if people don't like us, so be it. And if they think we're weird or strange, think we're making stuff up in our head, then let them think what they want. Know who you are and be confident in yourself, and know that this is just a part of us, and it doesn't have to be the bad part of us. It's just that, just a part of us. And don't never let anyone make you feel ashamed because you're going through this. Everyone has issues. There are no perfect people, and this is one of ours. A lot of people suffer in silence because they're afraid to speak out, because they don't want to seem weak, or they don't want to seem inferior to other people. But there's nothing wrong with admitting that you're not 100%. I know that I'm not. I work on myself every day. Every day I try to do something different and better to make sure that my future is bright. And like I said before, I have a 5-year-old. I cannot allow anxiety and panic to take over me. I have to be balanced for him and for myself too. And so I want everyone to just breathe, just take in some air, go out, let the sun hit your face, let the wind blow up against your skin. Just feel the whole world and know that it will be okay. I know that it seems scary. It seems like it's never going to end, and that you're going crazy, and you're not. It's just, I think it's trying to unlock that strong, powerful part of you on the inside that is waiting to burst out. But we're afraid to be who we are because we get so concerned with other people and don't really love on ourselves. So that is what I want everyone to think about over the next few days. How can I be more confident in myself and love on myself more, to allow myself to be who I am and not be afraid? And not saying the panic attacks, anxiety, OCD, depression is going to go away overnight, but with consistent efforts, it can get better. And I promise you that it can get better. You have to trick up here. That's why I said sometimes you have to just fake being happy until your brain says, you know what? Yeah, I am happy. And imagine that feeling that just to be happy. You can be happy every day, even in chaos. If you're grounded here and up here, nothing else around you will matter. And so I'm going to close tonight, and I hope that you all have a great night, great day tomorrow, and get up and do something different that you normally don't do. Trying to figure out ways to control this requires effort and research and trial and error. Find out what works for you. If you try one thing and it doesn't work, then try something else. It took me a long journey of having panic and anxieties most of my life to finally come to this point, and I'm not done yet. I'm still going through the motions, but I have finally figured out a way to keep it under control where it's not controlling me. Like, I'm taking chances now that I would have never done last year. And that's what I want you to get to, the point where you are not afraid to take a chance on yourself and to become the great person that you are. And remember that over the next few days, do something positive. Every time you wake up, look in the mirror and tell yourself you are worth it, you are valuable, and you are confident, and you are loved, and you deserve the best, and don't let anyone take that from you. And if there are people like that, then get a new circle of people. Trust me, even if you have to be alone momentarily, God will place people in your life that will uplift you and support you. So y'all have a good night, and remember, tomorrow is going to be the start of a new day.